What's up, guys? So this is the first day we drove in from DFW to Albuquerque and decided to stay at the Holiday Inn. We did this for several reasons. One, I didn't feel like driving like 16 hours just to get to Page, so we decided to bite the bullet and just kind of get a good night's rest and gather that energy to tackle the day. So yeah, we're here, and this is our rendezvous point with Kay and Philip Storm, so they'll be joining us for the remainder of this trip, so you guys are gonna get to see quite a bit of them. So anyway, look at this guy. You look like an Indiana Jones, man.
Yeah, man, I tell you, I'm ready to go. You know?
So what happened, dude?
Well, we had a $150 front runner typhoon bag that was full of our sleeping bags and our little portable toilet, and woke up this morning to this.
That's not good.
Somebody decided they wanted it worse than we did, I guess, and so it's gone.
All right, guys. So this is just one of those things that could potentially happen anytime that you're staying at a hotel. You never know who's watching, or who's just kind of looking to hop on an opportunity to take something. So it does, and it's not like it's going to happen in every hotel, but it's just one of those things you always kind of want to be aware of. Be aware of your surroundings and all that, and make a good judgment call. If you need to take stuff off and take it with you in the room, do it. So the trip will go on, and we're gonna hit our destinations, but along the way we're gonna stop at either an REI or a Walmart and pick up some necessary sleeping bags and potentially a toilet. So yeah, it's kind of where we're at right now. Next time you see us, we'll be somewhere in Page, hopefully. Yeah. You ready to keep going on an adventure?
Yeah, going on an adventure.
What's up, guys? So we've been driving on the road for about like 3 or 4 hours, I would say. We left from Albuquerque, New Mexico to come up here and check this thing out. This is called Shiprock, and it's very sacred to the Navajo people. So although you can drive up to it, you're not allowed to climb it. So we're gonna go ahead and take a closer look at it, and we want to bring you guys along with us. Guys, this rock or this monument, I want to call it a monument. It's just crazy. I mean, it's out here in the middle of nowhere, and then how it was formed was there's basically like 4 volcanoes, and this thing is like somewhat in the middle of it, and you can kind of tell by the tail of this thing kind of how it was formed. It almost reminds me, like from a distance, it almost reminds me of Godzilla with the fins and all that, just kind of popping out of the ground. So I don't know, y'all, this is such a cool place to be. Definitely come check it out. This is one of those places that you don't really hear a lot of, but definitely worth the detour. So why are we here, Kay?
Because it was on our way to another place. No, I've always wanted to come to Shiprock. I've known about this place since I was a child. It's one of the few family trips we took was to New Mexico, and so I've always been fascinated with New Mexico. How it's sacred, this rock is sacred to the Navajo people.
It's crazy. I mean, it's one thing to see this in pictures, and it's a completely different thing to be here in person.
It is. It is.
So I'm so glad that you brought us here.
Well,
I'm so glad that you
yeah.
threw that idea of coming here.
And I'm glad that the Navajo people share this with us.
I am glad too. And if any of you guys are watching at home, you should be glad that the Navajo people are also sharing this with us, because this is pretty epic. I mean, there's no words. There's
amazing.
no words to describe this.
Hi, my name's Philip Storm. I drive a 2016 Renegade Trailhawk named Mavis, and the little Renegade has taken us on numerous trips to Big Bend. It's been down there twice, done Black Gap 4x4 trail with her. We've been to Arizona, Nevada, all over the the southwest part of the U.S., New Mexico. Oh my gosh, all over. Done some part of the ERT, done part of the epic or the New Mexico Backroad Discovery Route. We've done a couple of those. Gosh, I don't know. It's just we've been doing this stuff now for, gosh, ever since we were married. I mean, we just love to get out and camp, and we met some awesome people because of the Renegade and everything. It's just such a neat little vehicle. I mean, for what it is, it's never failed us. I mean, it's every time I've asked it to do something, it's come through and done it, and it surprises me every time we take it out and do something that I'm like, we can't do that, and sure as heck we do it,
Stopping at the base of Shiprock was a perfect opportunity to stretch out and have a quick meal, and also enjoy and be in awe of this majestic sacred monument. Now it's time to hit the road and head west.
So I was doing a little bit more research, and we're going to start in St. George, which is probably going to be our next big city. And from there, it's going to take about 73 miles to get from St. George down to Whitmore. So we can top off there.
We decided to stop at St. George to top off our fuel as well as refill our water supply so that we had enough water to last us a couple of days at camp.
Oh, mine's not equalized.
What you doing?
Oh yeah, here.
What Is that chicken nuggets? Can you show me eating a chicken nugget or fry? Show me your fries.
Go ahead, man.
Yum.
Let's go on an adventure! Let's go!
Along the way to camp, we passed a gate that pertains to Bar 10 Ranch. Bar 10 is a ranch with many outdoor activities with an airstrip for their various excursions. The gate is accessible, but the only thing to remember is to close the gate behind you to avoid livestock from escaping.
I was not expecting this at all. I mean, we did a bunch of research about this place before coming here, watched a video or two, and it's just, video will never do this place justice. You really have to be here to see all this. I mean, between those lava rocks up there, I don't know if you can see that, and the freaking canyon, it's just epic. I mean, guys, you have to come out here. You have to put in that work, put in that effort, ask for that time off, make those sacrifices. But I think every human being deserves to see this, just this amazing creation, you know? Like, this has been here way longer than we have, and to have the opportunity to witness this firsthand is just incredible. All right, y'all, so we got here like around 7, close to like 6:30, 7 o'clock last night, and it got dark well soon after that. Excuse me. And anyway, so we got to the spot, and we just decided to set up camp here. This is the most uneven spot probably in this little area, so we're gonna, there is someone camping at the ideal spot, but it looks like they're actually packing out right now, so we're going to get everything set up real quick. I'm not going to put away the tent, I'm just going to drive this thing over there before anyone else can claim it. So all I'm going to do is pull up the ladder and let's go. So anytime that you actually have to move your vehicle like this, you can have the tent out, just don't forget it's up there. Don't go, you know, don't go super fast, and you should be fine. So I'm just going to roll the ladder up real quick and we'll be good to go.
Ellie is becoming quite the expert camper. We enjoy every moment making new memories and seeing her face light up at every new place we visit. Every time we go somewhere, she's so much more confident in herself. Watching her grow with every trip has been the most rewarding.
Do you like camping?
This is it.
Do you like camping?
Yes, I like camping.
Do you like adventure?
Yeah, I like adventure.
Yeah? Ellie, how old are you?
2 years old.
You're 2 years old.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, you are.
Good job, Mama.
And say, I'm a cool.
I'm a cool.
You are a cool 2-year-old.
You are a cool little 2-year-old. What's up, you guys? So, this place is incredible. I have been looking forward to this, or coming here, for such a long time. It's just, you know, you see the Grand Canyon and you see the South Rim and all that stuff, and you go and you look at all the overlooks that are down there and whatnot, and they're amazing. They really are. But there is nothing like driving approximately like 70 something miles just to get to a super remote spot where you can literally camp right next to, if not on top of, the Grand Canyon. We are in the North Rim. This is Whitmore's overlook. And the only thing I can tell you is, if you're gonna come down here, it's a very bumpy road and it's a very long road. And the last 11 miles were probably the longest ones. So I just wanted to, you know, kind of give you guys a little bit of insight as far as what we encountered, which, I mean, it's nothing technical. Definitely you want to have high clearance because there are a few rutted out spots along the trail, but for the most part, very simple, you know, very straightforward. But yeah, I mean, look at this place. You guys can kind of see we do have our toilet set up back there, but we did that on purpose so that we could have views for days. But check this out. Look at that. And we're literally camped right here. So, Kay and Philip Storm have been following us in their cheap Renegade, and they've been doing just fine. So, as long as you're prepared, you bring, you know, the necessary equipment that you'll need to do something like this, you're fine. Just have a good, positive mindset, and just be prepared. So anyway, we're gonna be cooking up some grub here in a little bit, replenish our stomachs, and yeah, can't wait to share more with y'all. There it is, got a little dark. Can't wait to share more with you guys as we continue our little tour of the Southwest. I'm really excited that we actually finally got to use one of our awning walls for a purpose other than to just look cool and take up a lot of time to set up and break down. But we actually deployed the wall too, so that way we would actually have a little bit more coverage from the sun as well as from the wind, and it's just been working out awesome. As you guys can kind of see, we have plenty of shade down here, and as well as it's blocking a little bit of the wind. We didn't bring the wall one, so all of this is to say that hopefully the wind doesn't blow from this side in. But yeah, look at that, y'all. This is our dining room table, and this is the view from our dining room. It's just epic. So anyway, I kind of wanted to show you guys how we use these awning walls. Again, they are a bit of a pain to put up. They do keep it at least about, I would say, 10 degrees cooler in here. Not that we need it. It's about, what, like 80 something degrees out today. It's not crazy hot, but the sun is pretty bright. So it's not crazy hot though. So it's not the summer heat just yet. So this place is definitely one of those places that you want to visit, either during the fall or the springtime. She good?
Yeah.
Hi! How are you?
Good.
Are you ready for bed?
They're ready for bed.
Look at that, huh?
Camping at the edge of the Grand Canyon was an experience unlike anything else. It didn't hurt having good friends to share this adventure with. It was time to pack up and head out to our next destination. On the way back into town, we saw an old structure that had caught our eye previously. We decided it would be nice to learn a little bit about the area and this little schoolhouse called Mount Trumbull. We had come to find that it was a really well-maintained building with a lot of history. Mount Trumbull had opened its doors in 1918 to accommodate for its growing population. It functioned as a school, church, dance hall, and town meeting place. It was used until 1966 as the once thriving town had become somewhat of a ghost town. After much time had passed, restoration had begun and finished in 1994. Unfortunately, 6 years later, arsonists burned down the establishment. After that incident, efforts were made by the community, descendants of Mount Trumbull attendees, and the BLM to reconstruct the building to what it is today. Now, this historic site is open to the public for viewing.
This is awesome. And this is a whole map right here, okay? Of the entire area. It has all the forest roads, and then it also has where we were. So I don't know if y'all can see, but these are all the little homesteads. So for example, H72 belongs to Kent Budd. ready to learn?
Next time on Renegade Expedition, Kristy and Alan travel to Lake Powell and find themselves hopeless and stuck in a lake bed. Watch as they continue off-grid to beautiful Colorado. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel to stay up to date on our future content.